first-time poet gets up from his seat when his name is called and the DJ drops his personalized beat. Stepping over microphone cables, weaving between beer-stained tables, he leaves the mic on its stand like a woman who wants to feel his touch but whom he is just too afraid to embrace. So he takes his place behind her, shaking, takes out his college-lined paper, confined to the 2-foot stage he's defined for himself, mumbles through some compulsory introductory blabber as if to flatter the previous poet and next batter, like, this is my first time doing this. I wrote this like 3 minutes ago. I finished it 3 minutes ago. I wrote it on the bus earlier. It was kind of bumpy on the ride, and my pen was shaking. I can't really read my handwriting. I'm drunk.
Yes.
AKA, I'm new at this shit, so please be forgiven. And he begins. Revolution starts today. I could have seen this a mile away. This cachet of poetic cliche, this buffet of examples of political decay. I am full and I'm craving no more. But it's endearing, this deer in headlights steering words into our eardrums, banging a chant like it's a new frontier. Revolution starts today! Revolution starts now! Give me a fucking break. It's the revolution poem, the rite of passage poem, packaged to aspiring poets who want to be like the rest and protest, a call to arms to free the banished and oppressed by stepping onto the battlefield without a bulletproof vest. See, I know better. I've graced a stage for the first time, thinking all minds took my words for face value, dime for dime. After years of writing about how we should love one another, I've learned reality bites harder than Charlie, his brother. Standing there with all 10 fingers outstretched, this wretched world has yet to etch its monogram onto his naive slam, hammering his hope to the ground till he's just like the rest of us, jaded by reality, evading all morality, thinking poets must downgrade their subjects to maintain vitality. I'm shaded by storm clouds on sunny days, and this guy's trying to persuade me its rays shine brighter than my I know better. The judgment just seeps through my pores because I've heard this all before. And the real fighters of war don't give a shit about your metaphors. And the real fighters of war don't give a shit about your metaphors. Palestinians and Jews will never hear your haikus, and your similes are lost on Somalis who draw weapons faster and more efficient than you can draw literary comparisons. But all I really want is to be proven wrong by this solitary voice, one man strong, trying to convince us elephants and donkeys can actually get along, believing he has the answers to wars and cures for cancer. From his viewpoint, the future stretches before us like dancers, and my, is it a beautiful sight, where possibilities are limitless and plentiful, and words are actually meaningful to their users, to the point each syllable weighs more than contestants on The Biggest Loser, and creativity hasn't been killed by American Idol and the fucking Kardashians. And Crossfire. So they write not just solution poems, but revolution poems, arrogant enough to rewrite the Constitution poems, where heartache on the front page of the New York Times just fuels the passion spoken in each rhyme, and is prime reason to make origami out of bad news. So they fold themselves into paper cranes and support each other with grace and patience in a place where right-minded people are left out, and pissed enough that raised fists are more common than lowered caskets, and laundry baskets can't fit the loads of bullshit we are fed. So instead, they fight and won't quit until the only prerequisite for marriage is love, above all the discourse that gives people the runaround and has turned Congress into a playground, till indifference and inaction is harder to come by than healthcare. And the trembling hand holding this proclamation up to the air has fresh eyes, brimming with tears. He views this fucked up world with genuine fear and speaks with a passion I haven't felt for years. and sensing the end is approaching, I cling on to his every idealistic, unrealistic, unoriginal word taken by the absurd decree to which he is trying to set us all free. And as if schooled straight from Mr. Mali, he repeats his last line 3 times, repeats his last line 3 times, repeats his last line 3 times, and I want to be him again. Woo!